Alright, what up though guys? Give me 2 seconds here to just get ready, and I apologize for the late start tonight. Alright, all audio, make sure my mic is working, because that can always be a fucking problem sometimes. Honestly, the mic's been working pretty good lately, but it hasn't been perfect. And, generally speaking, it always decides to, like, mute itself on me and not work at the least expected times, and then I end up with a half an hour footage of hollow, empty, dead air and, like stopping to look at things and kind of making motions like I'm talking, but, anyways. Give me 2 seconds here. Alright, I'm back now. Alright, what up, though? Terry07, welcome back to the stream, bro. It's been alright. It's been... yeah, like I said, alright. I mean, we've gotten some shit done, we've gotten some cool things done in the last couple of episodes, but I've taken a hit to my finances, which isn't fantastic. It's not the end of the world. It's not fantastic. But today, we're going to be attempting to do the Ramtaz mission. I always think it's Remta. I think that's from like a different video game or some shit like that. But Ramta, we will be attempting his alien scanning mission thing. Which is part of the reason that I'm late today to start the streams. It's a very complicated mission. I mean, I want to do it for the money and I want to do it for the coolness, but like, it is a very, very, very complicated mission. The other reason that I'm kind of late to the streams today is because I was kind of checking up on the status of all the wildfires in my province, and holy fuck is it bad right now. There's an entire city of like 17,000 residents on evacuation right now. I'm still rank 1 with the feds. I haven't really done much with them yet. As far as I'm aware, I don't actually need any Federation rank with for the Remta missions, so we should be good there. And yeah, just still sticking at rank 1 for now. I haven't actually gone and ground away at getting their rank up right now, just because it's such a pain in the ass for the Federation. I'm probably, like, once I do all the ranks and stuff like that, I'm probably, like, rank 4 or rank 5 with the Empire now, though, so that's kind of sweet. We've got 20 jumps, though, so it's gonna be a while. I'll give you guys that fair warning, and that's just getting to the first place. Once we're at the first place, which isn't actually the start of the mission, like the quest line or anything like that, but what it is the first place that we need to visit. And what I will need is my ASPX. I feel like it's just a better idea anyways. The last thing I need is to be, coming into a planet to go scan something, and I come in a little too hot and I bounce this thing off the ground and it costs myself touchdown. I don't think it would actually happen that way. It'd probably only cost me a couple $100,000, but still. I don't have the money to be fucking around with that right now. Plus, the ASPX is still faster than this thing, so it should help with jump distance, it should help with a couple of things, so. I considered doing mission farming down at Lehu or whatever. Lehu, something like that. Speaking of which, I want to make... no, I don't even need to. Never mind. I was going to say, I want to bookmark that, but now that my Sidewinder is actually there and ready to go and shit like that, it's a little bit different. Snuefe. Oh, I should have scanned the system. Oh well. Nice. I was doing Fehu, and yeah, I was cleaning up pretty good there. What did we end up at? 39 mil? Although, the one problem with Feihu is that the station that you, like, accept the missions from and the planet that you actually go to are a decent distance apart. So, there's kind of an unfortunate part with that. It's not like Quince where it's like the station orbits the planet and it's a 3-second drop. But it does have a lot more missions from what I've seen for the RNG, so that's really beneficial. You make more money, you just take more time doing it. But I'll screenshot that, because if that's a reliable way, yeah. Are they Federation-based, or are they Empire-based? Because if they're Federation-based, I'd probably just do it so that I could grind the Fed rank instead of the Empire rank. Because, yeah, as it stands, doing Feihu or Quince just makes the Empire more happy with me. I did see the video today. I'll tell Marty again when he gets in, but Marty sent me a link to a video of the Voyager probe and how to find it way the fuck out of the solar system, and that was really cool. I gotta say, like, that is fucking cool that that's included in the game. And the lengths that you have to go to find it are crazy. I also saw a couple videos of the planets that are outside the galactic plane. I'd imagine that would be a very long journey. Awesome, dude. Nice. Definitely screenshotting that then. Because, yeah, I want to get to Sol. I'm not going to go for the Voyager probe. That's too much shit for me to do. That's also one of those things where I'd have to, like, take clips and then actually edit it all into one thing. Because, yeah. I couldn't sit here legit for 35 fucking minutes flying out into the middle of nowhere. You know, like, I'd get bored. It's not like I haven't sat in bases and talked to you guys and shit like that before, but, like, man, it would be hard. It would be very hard. It'd be cool to do one day, though. Like, by all means, it would be pretty fucking sweet. I also saw somebody today, granted it was an older video and I'd probably have to test it because I think things have changed, but the neutron stars are not as scary as I thought, and that's not cool in my opinion. Those neutron stars should be terrifying. I don't care how far we are in our tech, that neutron star, if you catch into your, like, if you actually drop out of your phase shift drive in that tail, you should be ripped to shreds in a Corvette in fucking seconds. Like, it should be one of the most catastrophic things in this fucking game. And granted, like I said, the footage was a little bit old, so maybe things have been tweaked, maybe the damage has been up. But he he went in and out and hopped around, and he was, like, frame shift drived out in the actual cone. And it still took him, like, 2-3 minutes before everything was shut down. He had the opportunity to get out of there if he wanted to. He just wanted to see what would happen and shit like that. And it is a lot harder to, like, line up your trajectory and shit, but he could have done it. And that's a little bit lame sauce. Oh, 07 Auto, welcome back to the stream, bro. That's another thing. I'm gonna probably need your guys' help a little bit with the Feihu mission, because as I've said, like, I've read some of it, but it is a very complicated mission. And a lot of it I understand, but there's some things that I'm sure you guys have streamlined as well. Especially you PC vets. Because this is well, it's not an old mission per se, but I'm also kind of curious, because there's a big discrepancy in, like, the time lag in between, like when I found the first video, it said you could only make 100 million there, but the video was made in, like, 2014, and, like, all the videos that I could find kind of related to that were 2014, and then when I found the forum post, it was 2017, and it says you can make 201 million there, but there's, like I said, like, there's such a big discrepancy in time between videos and the forums, and I'm curious to see just how much of it has been opened up now. And how much of it you can actually get to do, and, like, that type of shit is going to be super fucking interesting for this episode. And it's kind of nice in this that, like, there's not that many spoilers in that sense, because it's, yeah, like, I mean, yeah, on one hand, you know, it's going to be kind of spoilerish, but, yeah. It's not like I've seen a video on how it all opens up and shit. And also gotta say, it's really cool that nobody, as far as I can tell, have, like, figured the whole fucking puzzle out yet. Ah, fuck's sakes. Keep forgetting to use a discovery scanner. The Astro Train's alright. The bank account's not doing fantastic. Which is part of why I'm doing this mission. It is also just something new to do that we haven't done on the channel yet. And the last time I went to an alien base, it was, it was like episode 12 or something. Like, it's been a long time since we've seen something alien other than the space pumpkins. The mission is about the Thorgolds, the alien invasion fleet, essentially. And one of the engineers has found an alien base with a whole bunch of, like, encoded shit to it. And you will see if you stick around here, but it's very, very complicated. But if you get it done, at least to the extent that you can right now, you can make a little over 200 million. So it's a lucrative quest, it's just not a complete quest right now, as far as I'm aware. Like I said, big discrepancy between the videos and the forum posts. And I haven't read the whole thing yet, because I kind of got to the part where it's like, this is the sheet, you need to figure this out, and that out, and this out, and I was like, holy fuck. I'ma just do it in the proper steps, so I know what the fuck's going on. So yeah, I mean, like, I've read up a bit, but I also didn't want to spoil myself too much and be like, oh, so that's what that is, and that's what this is. It'll still kind of spoil me, but in sections. Oh, no. Oh, well. I mean, it's not an episode of Kush Coffee and Games if I'm not lighting my ship on fire at least once. Fuck, I hate that noise, though. It's so bad in this ship. Flames coming out vents and shit exploding and... ugh. It's not that bad in, like, some of the other ships. It's like, meh, whatever. You know, I see a little bit of fucking heat and sparks, and this thing is like, no, motherfucker. Fear the damage you're about to do. I gotta say, the first place that we're going to is, well, I mean, it's a decent distance away, but it's a very, very long, complicated, pain-in-the-ass name of a place to type in. I don't know if you guys actually saw it there for a second there, but, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Sinefe, or Sinefu, or whatever the hell you pronounce it as, Sinufe XR... blah 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 blah. Ooh, yes, woo! That was kind of horseshit. I was a little close for comfort. God damn it! I'm gonna be very happy when I have some more materials for dirty drives and stuff like that. Better dirty drives. Well, from what I've been told, the best ship to explore in is the Conda because it has the longest jump distance. If you go on one of my previous videos, it's not very far back, you just kind of look through the comment section. Castercould was nice enough to post his exploration build for his Anaconda, and he gets, without any cargo capacity on his ship, and, you know, it's stripped out and shit, he gets 61 light year jump distance. But if you're looking for a relatively cheap starter exploration ship, I highly advise the ASPX. That's what I'm going to be trying to use primarily today to complete the missions, because I do need a planet scanner, and I do not have one on this. Also, because in the event that we fuck up and hit a planet too hard, or we get a bounty, or some other stupid shit like that, I can handle the, like, I think it's like $100,000 rebuy cost or some stupid shit like that for the ASPX versus the $10 million rebuy cost for this thing. Fuck what, bro? What happened? Or is it just, like, about the jump distance? Yes, it is very expensive. I spent about 200 million on this thing, a little over 200 million on this thing so far, and that's not including the amount of insurance I've had to pay. But the $10 million rebuy cost is pretty fucking steep, and that's why I'd advise for a starter exploration ship, go with the ASPX. It is a, I think I actually built the ASPX the way that I have it, which is primarily for exploration. It doesn't have any weapons or anything, it's just got some defensive measures, and it cost me a little under 20 mil with a Li Yongru system, which seems like a lot, but it's really not that bad. At this point in time, I wouldn't put it past you to have 20 mil, especially because you said you've made, like, how much? 100 mil, and yeah, you're good. What up, though, Madi? Welcome back to the stream, bro. 07, and you as well, Ultima. ASP Explorer. He's on a budget of not Anaconda, but he was saying that he made about 100 mil at one of the places with planetary scan missions, which is also a Federation place. I'm very excited to go check that out so I can start grinding away at some of the Fed rank while I'm doing the planet scan missions instead of the Empire rank. Because Feihu is great, and Quince are great. Like, they're both great systems to make some money and do the planet scan missions, but you're only really making affinity with the Empire, and I'd like to start working away at the Fed some more, too. Yes, the Explorer. Exactly, yeah. ASPX is pretty much, it's perfect for your needs. And yeah, that's the ASP Explorer, as you figured out. Also, Madi, I did check out a couple of those videos. Obsidian Ant, ironically enough, like, I didn't recognize his name at first, but I actually, like, I remember subbing to him when he was at like 20,000 viewers or something like that. I have no idea what he was playing. He was playing some real-time strategy game, or maybe I was getting X3 Albion Prelude shit from him. That might have been it as well, but I definitely remember him. But I checked out the video of Voyager. Fuck, that's cool. I also checked out that picture that you sent me. I was expecting the paint job to be like a little bit more melted off and shit when it's at 0%. It's still cool to see the difference, but I was expecting a little bit more of a cosmetic difference. Any chance that you've burnt off the custom paint job and seen if it's made a difference?
Frameshift drive charging.
And yeah, I'm not actually going to go ahead and do the Voyager thing. That's a little bit out of... Well, it's not out of my league, it's just... It's really tedious, and I could easily fuck it up. But it was really fucking cool to see. And how detailed, like, the extent of how much you have to know to go find it. Oh, that's cool. Deckel's... okay. Yeah, see, I guess it would have had... Yeah. Knowing what your ship looked like to start probably made a difference. But yeah, no, definitely was a very interesting, well-made video on Voyager and how to find it, and like, Jesus Christ. So complicated. Well, not complicated, but like, so legit, and, oh man, props to Elite Dangerous Crew for that one. Fuck yeah. Definitely send me that pic. Shouldn't be too many jumps away now. So Ultimate Modi, since you guys, I believe, weren't here when I was explaining it, what I'm doing is going to the Sinafu system that that we need to get to for the first part of it, and I'm going to call my ASPX there. Not to the planet itself, because I don't think there's a base that you can land on that planet, but just to one of the stations so that we're not risking a $10 million rebuy cost. Plus, even just in the systems and the maneuverability, the ASPX is far superior to this thing. So just for like speed and versatility, and the fact that we need a planetary body scanner, I'll be calling the ASPX there, and then we'll head over to the Min-A system and get the mission kind of started. And then we will go from there. We'll probably have to do something while we wait for like the hour and a half it's going to take for the shit to get there, but okay. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. I'm not positive, no. If I have to go to a different place, then that's fine. Worst case scenario, I can just type in that I want a station with a large pad and a shipyard and EDDB connected to the SNIFU system that I'm at, and then work my way over from there. Or a system with a slightly shorter name, because the fucking SNIFU system, blah 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 blah. Like, it's... There's a lot of numbers and dashes and letters and shit.
Fuel scooping complete.
There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
4 jumps. Actually, let's just go like this. May as well plot over to the somewhere with a station. It's close. Filter by star class, no. Economy. No. Economy. Doesn't really matter that it, if it has like crazy economy, it just needs to have an economy. Oh no. Is there nothing out here? That'd be very unfortunate. Oh. Canopus. Damn it. Alright, just give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to find a space pad that's close to where we're at. Doom. Stations. Large landing pad. 31464. Has facilities. Shipyard. Find. Okay, so it's not too bad. Is there one kind of closer though? I guess the only way to really tell would be to actually go the fuck over there, which is unfortunate. Oh, never mind. Canopus. Canopus actually does have one, so we'll just go over there. And that's not a fucking ridiculous name either, so it's not like... Canopus. How far away is that? 26 light years, which we can jump to. I don't... Kind of irks me a little bit that it doesn't show your whole, like, jump range worth of planets, but I guess it would, like, overpopulate the shit out of the list. Canopus, where did you go, bro? Canopus. Mark that. Actually, I may as well just mark the Rangajaran's base. Holy fuck! There's a super giant. Damn. All right. Well, fucking, that's cool. Wasn't expecting to just find a super giant as we're going over, but I'll take it. Damn. That'll be worth scanning.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm not gonna do it with this ship. Definitely not. Just clarifying it at this point. But at some point in time, I would like to, with a Cobra or a Sidewinder, go to a Supergiant and fly into it. I want to see just how close I can actually get to the Supergiant before A, it kicks me out of frame shift, or B, it takes up the whole fucking screen, or C, it turns me into a puddle, or all of those above. Possibly. Wait, what? That doesn't seem right. It's not that far. Yeah, okay. It still says it's a supergiant star, it's just, yeah. Not one of the, like, legendary class supergiants. But I would like to get a little closer. Not just for the fuel scooping, but to actually see what the distance is like. It's only 200 light seconds away. Still a lot further away than, like, a regular star, but fucking cool.
Fuel scooping complete.
I'm also very surprised that it's not just, like, melting me right now. There we go. At 3,000 meters at that. Oh, and I'm overheating. I thought it kicked you out of the camera when that happened. I was almost positive it started kicking you out of the camera when that happened now. But oh well. I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's just not an episode of Kush Coffee and Games if I don't fry my ship a little bit. On the bright side, I mean, now we can put on our spacesuit, go outside, and collect the bacon off the hull. Oh my god, it is a long ways away. Shit, I didn't take that into consideration. I didn't even look at the light second distance between the shit. Alright, well, cool to come to a supergiant planet and shit like that, but let's go to Ixafe then, because it's... the stations, both of the stations are extremely close. Xphi-A. Ah, right over there. Figures. Yeah. Wasn't sure. I didn't redo the systems. That could have been a lot further away from this system than it currently is.
Frameshift drive charging.
Also, Madi, since you're here now, I have a big question for you. Is it more lethal now to go into a neutron star than it was before? Because I watched a video on somebody, like, falling into it, not even in a good ship, just like a regular Cobra Mark III, and he lived a long fucking time. And that was, like, in the cone, out of frameshift drive. I was a little bit taken aback by that when I was like, oh, I decided to fuck around with the neutron star. As soon as he, like, dropped out of frameshift drive, I was like, oh, dude, you are fucked. And then... he really wasn't that fucked. Blew my goddamn mind. And yeah, he like jumped really close to it, got kicked out of frameshift drive, and then was able to fire up his frameshift drive, line out with the escape vector and get away, and then dropped into the actual tail itself. Got kicked out of frameshift drive and lasted there for a while. Takes time. Gotcha. That's a little bit unfortunate. I was definitely hoping neutron stars were a lot more lethal. They should be. Now, I have a really interesting question too, and it's just something that I've noticed, right? So, it's been implied to me that we're all just holograms in our ships. Okay, that's fine. I can take that. But an interesting question came up when I was thinking about it when I was watching his video. When the cockpit gets blown out and the atmosphere gets ripped out, how does that affect your hologram? Oh, okay, well, I mean, in real life, a neutron star, if you were to actually get into the tail like that, we've never done it, but all theoretical science says that you wouldn't want to be. If you got caught in that tail, you are a motherfucking dead man. But yeah, just a little bit of a weird kind of a taste in my mouth on that one. We're all holograms, but when the cockpit blows out, we can die from lack of oxygen? I don't know. Ooh, that's not great. Also, same with like the face mask, like the helmet or whatever, and the fact that you use it in emergency situations only, or at least that's what I have mine set at. Like that doesn't make sense if we're all just holograms in the ship. What up, Docaster? Welcome back to the stream, bro. 07 twos, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I can't remember who was saying it, but yeah, somebody implied that we were all just like holograms in the ship, and then, as I explained, it led to some complex paradoxes. Also, a little bit off topic, but have any of you guys seen The Newsroom, the HBO TV series? I truly do feel like that's probably going to be the next TV series that I indulge myself in, because, I mean, I've seen clips and pieces and shit like that here and there, but fuck does it seem like a really good show. It's just a pain in the ass to find. I'm going to have to, I don't know, figure out, get the Kodi working again, or torrent something, or figure something out. But, yeah, Season 3 was in, like, 2014 or some shit like that. That was when the video that I saw was posted. And the guy interviews a guy from the EPA, quote unquote, like, you know, it's a TV series. But the news that they report seems to be a lot more real than the fucking news that is supposed to be real. And the whole thing, like, Buddy goes off on it, and one of the things that he said that it's been something that I've felt was legit for a good while, but wasn't really, like, I hadn't heard anybody else talk about it. And that was that we're basically fucked. And the scientist in the series does a really good job of explaining just how fucked we are. And one of the things that he said that really struck a chord was, there's already people that have been born that will die due to catastrophic planet failure. Which is a slightly wrong way to put it. It's not really catastrophic planet failure. George Carlin was the one who said it best. The planet is fine. We're fucked, but the planet will continue to be its little blue ball floating around in space long after we're gone, until the sun explodes. So, I mean, there's that to take into consideration, but yeah, he went off and was like, you know, catastrophic weather failure essentially will kill us off pretty brutally, and it was a very intense fucking 4 or 5 minute fake interview that was a lot more legit than what they tell you is going on. I would highly recommend checking out some clips, and if you enjoy the clips, check out the series. I'm going to be. He also, that was the show where Buddy did like this big speech about America not being great anymore. Well, actually, it's a lot closer, so only 39 minutes is not bad at all. Alright, so we're going to transfer that ship to the current station. Yes. Fia, whatever. It's true, weather does change in cycles, and there's Like, the global warming thing isn't a hoax, but it's gotten a lot better. A large part of what global warming was the giant hole that aerosols had eaten into the ozone layer, and NASA has released proper evidence now that the hole has started to close back up because we aren't using the, fuck. Chlorofluorocarbons? I'm pretty sure that's what they were called. Anyways, they like break down due to the gamma radiation in the upper ionosphere, and the carbon or the chlorine molecules go around and start stripping the O2 or the third oxygen molecule out of the O3, reducing the O3 in our atmosphere. But that started to close up, so we've definitely seen some improvements from that. But yeah, the amount of carbon that we put out is fucking batshit. And people buying cell phones and shit all the fucking time is certainly not helping. All those rare earth elements aren't really that rare. It's just nobody wants to get them because the process of extracting them is super toxic. So that's... I mean, I try to be as conservative as I can with shit like that. You know, guy needs to live in this day and age, but we've definitely changed the cycle. Well, granted, we haven't really changed it. We've accelerated the shit out of it, though. That much is true. I don't feel like we're actually unsavable at this point in time, like he kind of puts, to be blunt and to the point, but I feel like you kind of need to tell people that it's too fucking late if you actually want anything to change. Manet now. So now that we have our ship on the way, we can go to Manet. And accept this, well, get the mission itself, essentially. Manet. Cool. And where we're calling it is actually closer to our current, to the location we need to be at, so... So back to the chat here. And... I mean, part of the interview, too, also, well, the interview, the fake one that they were doing, kind of struck a chord because, A, what he's been talking about, which was like 3 years ago, has been starting to happen a lot more frequently, and one of them was like the wildfires. The guy getting interviewed talks about how there's going to be mass wildfires that are basically uncontainable, and that's happening in my province. Last year we had a major town, Fort McMurray, not burned to the ground, but a good portion of it got lit on fire, and a lot of people got evacuated. This year, it's Williams Lake, which is a major town in British Columbia. There's over 17,000 people that have been evacuated from the town itself. The whole town has been evacuated at this point in time. There's like 24,000 people plus that have been evacuated from all the different, you know, towns and shit that are under threat right now. There's like 180 wildfires raging, and due to the weather that's happening this weekend, it's probably going to get a lot fucking worse. There's been over 128,000 hectares of just wildfire burn so far. Like, it's bad. It is really bad in my province right now. Military finally got called in to help, though. My province was being kind of stupid with that, and the federal government was like, hey, we can send in the military to help, like, it's not a big deal, and my province blew them off for a week. Like Canadian military has much better to do.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I got it close, but no bangs. Wink, wink. Map. See, I'm not entirely sure. I'm using, let's see. I'm on the elitepve.com server thing, and it's got, this one was basically set out on Feb 25th of 2017, so it's like the most recent guide I can find, because I know there's things that still haven't been discovered there, but it's newsantra.com, Elite Dangerous / ruins1.hotmail is the map that, or the maps that he's posted for use. He also has the, like, whatever, the sheet. He's got a link to that as well. That part, like, once I got to the sheet, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking, A, wait for the chat, because I know you guys know what you're doing, and B, just do it in steps. Don't try to fucking understand all of the shit about the mission right off the bat and then overwhelm yourself. Things will make more sense as we go along. Getting better at feathering it. Soon I'll have it so that it's only at 98%. Getting there, though. Getting there. Right when I started was bad. But I know I didn't actually warm up anything. I was too busy trying to figure out the Remta mission. I also didn't want to read too far ahead because I kind of don't want to spoil it for myself. It's another reason that I went and got like a forum walkthrough instead of watching like a video on how to do it. I don't want to spoil it all for me. I have seen, you know, some of the base and shit like that, so that's not going to be like all new to me, but even then, I only saw a little bit of it. Madi, you seem like one of the more veteran, dangerous players here. Have they... From what I can understand, they haven't actually, like, figured out how to get all the data out of it still yet, have they? The players in the community and shit like that? There's still question marks over that fucking base? Or bases? Because there's, like, multiple of them? Ooh, okay. Fair enough. See, that was a question I had very early in the stream, because from what I can tell, like, guide-wise, it's like everybody wanted to jump on it when it first came out, and then they were too busy trying to figure out the fucking puzzles, and then, like, the gap in time from the video that I found, the videos that I found, and, like, the guides that were very incomplete. Well, not incomplete. They taught you how to do what they knew how to do at the time, but it was only worth like 100 million. And then I go and find the forum posts that are like, oh, we can get you up to 200 million now, essentially. And yeah, very cool if they did actually find out all the data combinations and shit.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. Can I copy and paste that?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Settings. No, it's not gonna help me at all. Once we get to Manet and we get to the docking, I'll let it auto dock and I'll type that in. find the site.
Fuel skipping.
Police dock.
Fuel scoop
Ooh.
disengaged.
I've also, from what I understand, it's a pretty long-winded mission. I have a feeling we'll probably be focusing on this most of the night, if not all of it. How long did it take you when you only did the 81? Fair enough. I do wish that this fucking... Granted, 400 billion stars. I understand why there's not, like, a pronunciation thing for, like, all of them and shit, but... fair enough. But yeah, like, I wish there was, like, the main systems or the bubble systems or... like, the systems with a proper name had a little bit of a pronunciation for them or something. Because, like, lav looks like lave or... lave or lava, but like with an E, not lav and then you cut out the fucking E as a silent letter. But yeah, no, it's just the little things, little tiny gripes. Oh, I almost should have came in at the other side. Oh well, what can you do? I guess it just means the auto dock will take longer. And I'll let it do like full auto dock so that I can type in this website quickly. Hopefully it doesn't fuck me over. True. Oh, 07 to ya, Fig Jam. Welcome back to the stream, bro. Let's see.
Make way for oncoming traffic. Restrict your speed.
Landing
1,000
gear
meters
deployed.
from touchdown.
Wow, guys. Wow. That was some shit I wasn't expecting. I was just trying to, like, shorten up the name sort of deal, or, like, try and get more of the title at the top of the fucking webpage. So I just typed in ED forums to try and get the Elite Dangerous forums. Instead, what I get is a whole fuckload of pages about erectile dysfunction. That is fucking... Well, I won't say it's hilarious, because it's something that I sympathize with, guys. Like, that's brutal. That is a shitty fucking deal, dude. Erectile dysfunction, that sucks for a guy. But, like, what the fuck? To hide it, to try and, like, to sweep it under the rug with the acronym ED is just... Oh, that's sad. Kicks me in the balls a little bit, like, ouch, guys. You can't just kind of, like, own up if you are. Like, fuck. Ugh. Fucking, that was very unexpected, though. I was not expecting to just fucking, like, Yeah, I will, for sure. I did screenshot that. I'm just like, yeah, that website that you sent me is a rather long title, so it's taken me a few minutes to get it typed in there. And I can't copy and paste from my chat, which is fucking dumb.
Make way.
Slash 358-893.
Mind your speed and your surroundings. Avoid costly collisions. Welcome to our station. Do you have authorization to be inside the docking bay? Remember, loitering is a violation.
Depth,
Be aware of
bracket,
oncoming traffic in the access corridor. Observe minimum clearance distance.
dash 201 dash M dash CR. So is that a capital or is that a, it's a capital.
Fly responsibly. Ensure you complete docking procedures within your allotted time window.
Alright, there we go. Fuck yeah.
Mind your speed and your surroundings. Avoid
Thanks.
costly
Description.
collisions.
Preparation. Go to the system, planet, and location on that map.
Welcome to our station.
Alright.
Fly
I've never been to
responsibly.
this system before.
Ensure you complete docking procedures within your allotted time window.
I don't know why it's not popping up. I haven't been playing for 4 weeks either, so it's not like I could have missed it.
This
Do I have to go to Starport Services to get it? And I'm definitely at Felice. Just 1 second. 07 Calissa, sorry it took me so long to respond to you there, and welcome back to the stream. But yeah, I was checking my messages, but or is it down here? Contacts. Nothing in there. Emperor's Reputation. Fehu. Fehu Liberals. Leaf Gordon. Little Blue. Pleiades. Whole bunch of multi-sessions. I know you don't even need to be like his friend or whatever. Transactions? Oh, there we go. No. Yeah, no, this is still... What the fuck? Yeah, this is the LTT 4961 systems thing. I'm looking for the mission to actually, like... Or the update to the mission so that I can actually do this. Open system map. I'm positive it said to go to fully stocked. These ones don't even have a large landing pad. I wouldn't even be able to touch them. That's not good. Sometimes follow my route. Got a medium size, good ship, good range, blah blah blah. 3 phosphorus, it's 3 sulfur. I think I have that anyways. Head over to menu, fleet stock. When you dock there, you should automatically get the mission. Check transaction tab. Try relog, yeah. I have an SRV on this ship already. That's some, the main reason that I'm going to be swapping up to the ASPX is for the planet scanning. Because well, that and the amount of money that it's going to cost me to rebuy if I end up fucking up. But on top of all of that, too, there's also the, don't crash the game. Thank you. I fucking hate board hopping in this game. Well, I don't hate board hopping per se, but I hate board hopping on this console. It likes to crash my shit. But yeah, without the planet scanner, there's, yeah. Plus the maneuverability, plus the rebuy cost if something goes terribly, terribly wrong and I slam into a planet or I piss somebody off I'm not supposed to. Now, transactions. The fuck? Aw, man, are you kidding me right now? When I was looking at the thing before, it said it, pop up here, and you could kind of accept it from here, but it's, not popping up at all. Anywhere. I don't know what I've done wrong. You should automatically get the mission. Check the transactions tab. What the hell? Oh, come on, game. I'll try and go back into open and see if that helps, but I'm kind of at a loss at this point. Please don't break the game. Please don't break the game. Fair enough. Try that next then. Oh. Hey, even the guide that you sent me said that it should automatically just pop up in your transactions page. I have no fucking idea why it's not. Well, that might legit be a ticket that I have to open up. Depending. I'll try your idea, Mahdi, and raise reputation, but every guide that I've read so far, and I've read like 3, like the intros of 3, and all of them say that it's supposed to be like an automatic thing. No bullshit. You just, that's it. Like, god damn it. And like none of these missions are all that good either. Boom time delivery's not bad. Not you. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Also, well, yeah, okay, never mind. Controlling faction is, independent Green Party of whatever. Let's try this, then. I'll sell you some cartography data and see if that helps.
Incoming message.
Reputation changed. Still fucking nothing. Maybe mission board community goals or something? One elsewhere, yeah. Fuck, that's annoying. Just tons of fucking mining shit. Ship too... Aw, fair enough. Ship too large. Shit! Fucking titty balls, ass crack, bitch. Fuck! 3 seconds here. See if I can get, like, a... I don't know. Oh, no. No, that's not broken, apparently. I don't fucking get it. Everything that I'm reading says that I don't need rep, I don't need to be good with their faction. Yeah, I have horizons. We've seen me land on planets. I don't know what the fuck. Let's try leaving the system and coming back, maybe? Oh. No, that's just a reputation change. Somebody, like, I went and typed it in to see if the mission was broken or anything, and somebody, it was like 090717 said that it was, like, all broken, and then a couple of people confirmed that it was still working, at least for them, so I'm definitely at a bit of a fucking loss here. And I know people have done it on the PS4. There's a couple of people that I played with multi-crew, and, you know, I kind of asked them how they did their shit, and there was quite a few of them that said that they just did the alien base scan mission for 200 million. So, there's... yeah, I don't know. That's fucking weird. Stupidly fucking weird, and kind of, no, there's no other station I can land at here, unfortunately. Everything involves having a medium pad. Just 2 outposts now. Well, actually, I might be able to land at Schlitzberg's Progress, or whatever the hell it is. I'm not sure. I know the other 2 are outposts, so they only have a medium cargo or a medium landing pad. Does it not tell me if it has a large landing pad on it? Well, that's fucking unfortunate. That's true. Let me quickly try my idea first, where I just kind of like jump out of the system and then jump back. Maybe it'll reset it somehow, and then if that doesn't work, then I'll buy a Sidewinder and go land on one of the outposts.
Cannot comply.
Now landing gear, yeah. That'll do it.
Drive charging.
Did somebody just shoot at me? I am pretty sure I saw like a beam go past my head.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Well, like I said, we'll try this, because everything also... Oh, H jumped, gotcha. Fair enough. It looked like a laser going past my fucking head. And I just pulled out my weapons previously accidentally. I thought maybe the station was fucking like, you're bad, motherfucker. Decent, though. I just kind of like, bam.
Frameshift drive charging.
Big old meanie. The meanie system. I know you said the pronunciation is probably Min, but... Oh, what the shit?